I believe that the devil's always whispering impatient. He's always telling us to on and react. And God is telling us reflect, assimilate the information, ask me questions, look for me in the scriptures, because I do have the answers, but where you have doubt. One thing that brought up my perspective now also is what is Peter's not only one of the highest apostles, you know, but he's also somebody that is represents hierarchy in how he went out to give the word of God. You know, just the same way you see Paul, you'll see Peter. So what I'm learning right now is like pastors will fall. Anyone will fall. Even if you have a lot of faith, at some point in your life, you will fall. You will always fall short as a human being. But if you remain faithful, you know, that's what the hand is always going to save. You know, we make the mistake sometimes that we condemn and we believe that a pastor in a church has to live this perfect unsin life. The only person that has done that is Jesus. We all have sinned. So we, like you say, humility to recognize we are sin. We all fall short at any given moment in our life. We will fall. But like you said, if like Benson was saying, but if we choose the shortcut, we will even fall further down. You know, so if we wait patiently, do the right thing, think about the other apostles on the boat. They were frightened for Peter. You know, they were probably afraid. Peter, like, you know, you're brave, but you know, there's so much danger. So to me, it's kind of like, you know, if they really had a lot of faith, they would have been cheering for him. Hey, go. Like I can imagine them being afraid because Peter was like a brother to them. You know, they loved Peter. And I think also an exposure of humility because in the scriptures, Peter is somebody easy to anger, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah.
Yes. So it's like I think that's this is why, and you know, in psychology, when you expose somebody to these dangers, it humbles you. And I believe that was also the teaching for Peter. I was like, yes, you're easy to anger. Do you anger when you're afraid? Why don't you? Where is your bravery when you anger? When you anger, you feel brave. Right? You get this shot of adrenaline, but in that moment, nothing is going to save you. Not even your anger, not your adrenaline. What's going to save you is, and for that, you got to be patient.